Jenga.
Hi, Grant. What you doing?
Oh, hey, Grandpa. I'm just playing Jenga.
Huh, is that what you youngsters call it nowadays? Well, back in my day, we called it Jericho.
Jericho?
Yeah, like that wall that fell down when the Israelites followed all of God's instructions. That was a mighty glorious day.
Oh, you were there.
No! I'm old, but I ain't that old.
All right, so you want to play Jenga or Jericho, whatever you call it.
Young man, did you just challenge me to a Jenga Jericho battle?
I guess so.
Well, as they say on the farm, you're on like a chicken in the cornfield.
Is that a yes?
Well, yeah, of course.
Oh, great.
What exactly are you doing?
I'm getting the game ready. Why are we laughing?
Oh, grasshopper. Back in my day, we didn't play with these tiny, little, minuscule blocks.
What did you play with?
Cows! Well, until the night of the great storm. I was standing on the farm looking at the largest tree in the entire county. It stood over 40 feet tall, and it provided shade for all the chickens. Well, that night, during the great storm, a bolt of lightning came down and split my dear tree into 2 pieces. Like any good farm boy would, I made it into a giant Jenga set!
You take this with you everywhere you go?
No questions. It's time for the giant Jenga battle.
Okay.
Back in my day, we didn't have these elastic headbands. What we would take some reeds, you know, reeds? Yeah, we'd wrap them around our heads. Yeah, and then we'd take some mud and we'd put,
Grandpa, oh my, are you okay? All right, are you ready to play? You just got.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, all right.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
Right there.
Good
You
luck.
want to go first?
I'll let you go first.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay.
Start right here at the bottom. Get this one. It's nice and loose.
Okay. Oh,
Beat that.
Oh.
There you go.
Woohoo!
I like to make things
Oh no!
dangerous.
What? Grandpa! Grandpa, what are you doing?
I am incredibly good at this game.
Oh my gosh! All right.
That is scary.
Yep.
Right.
You're up.
This right here looks real good to me. Did we get to use 2 hands in giant Jenga?
All allowed.
You're gonna get absolutely destroyed. Mark my words. That was good, I can't lie.
Thank you.
sometimes you just have to be decisive, you know? You have to make a decision and stick to it.
Glorious.
You see, all he does is find the easiest ones to take out, and that's why he hasn't knocked this tower over yet. I think I'm gonna go for this.
Grandpa, are you okay?
Israel came closer to their promised land. As they camped overlooking the fertile valley of their soon-to-be home, God showed them the strong city of Jericho. It was a fortified city with big, thick walls that prevented enemy soldiers from capturing it. For Israel to take possession of the land, this city had to be destroyed. Once again, God raised up a strong and courageous leader named Joshua. God told him to take charge of the people of Israel and lead them into the promised land. Joshua secretly sent 2 spies to scout out the land and the city. They were to report back to him. This would give him great information on which he could plan their attack. God told Joshua to put the armed men in front, followed by the priests blowing their trumpets and the Ark of the Covenant. At the back, another guard of soldiers were to stand. All these people were then to march around Jericho once a day for 6 days. The trumpets would blow, but the people were not allowed to make any noise, not even a word. Then, on the 7th day, they were to march around the city 7 times, and on Joshua's signal, shout as loud as they could. On the morning of the 7th day, Joshua, the army, the priests, and the people did exactly as the Lord commanded. On their 7th circle around the city, Joshua gave the signal, and the people erupted in shouts. Their yelling was met with a huge rumble as the city walls of Jericho began to break apart and tumble down. They burned the city to the ground, but kept all the gold and silver and placed it into the treasury of the Lord. They did, however, spare the lives of Rahab and her family, since Rahab helped the Israelite spies when they came to scout out the city. Once again, God gave the Israelites victory. A curse was placed on the city, and to this day, the walls of Jericho have never been rebuilt.
Joshua was told the craziest thing: destroy a huge city wall by walking around it and shouting. But since God told him to do it, he did it. And God's instructions for us are always good, so we can follow them right away. And God gave you 10 big instructions for living your life. These come straight from the Bible. Are you ready? Number 1, put God first. Worship God only. Use God's name with respect. Remember God's day of rest. Respect your parents. Don't hurt other people. Be faithful in marriage. Don't steal, don't lie, and don't wish for other people's stuff. Now that's a lot to remember, so let me break it down. The first 4 commands are about how you love God with everything. Putting Him first, worshiping Him only, treating Him with respect, resting 1 day a week to remember and focus on Him. Then the next 6 are about how we love others. Respect your parents, don't hurt anyone, keep promises, don't steal or lie, and don't wish for other stuff. See, Jesus summed up all 10 commandments when he said,
Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Love Him with all your mind and with all your strength. And love your neighbor as you love yourself. There is no command more important than these.
Another way to think about it is kind of like this.
Love God and love people.
Those are God's instructions for your life. Easy to remember, but not so easy to follow. So here are some ways that you can practice following God's instructions today. Pray it. When you pray, you invite God and His power into your life to help you. So say a prayer just thanking Him for His commandments and ask Him to help you follow them. Read it. Read the story of the Wall of Jericho from Joshua chapter 6 in the Bible. Tell God your favorite part of the story and why you liked it. Journal it. Look back at the 10 commands God gave you. Is there one that you had a really hard time following? Write to God about it and ask Him to give you strength to follow Him. Draw it. Draw a picture of the Israelites marching around the walls of Jericho. Below your picture, write the words, God's instructions for me are good, so I can follow them right away. You can find all of those activities in the description. And this week, remember that God's instructions are good, so you can follow them right away.